It's time for local stories from across the East. Local food. Local fashion. Local businesses. This is your home for local. This is the East's Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.
Oh, hello, welcome to the East Daily Download. My name is Mark. I'll be your tour guide on this adventure across the East. This is a very special premiere day edition of the East Daily Download. Today we are celebrating the CW premiere of DC's Stargirl. And in honor of that, I have the CW app up on the TV here, right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into the app today. We're going to take a look at a little bit of a preview of the show. It debuts tonight on Eastern North Carolina CW, so you're going to want to check that out. It's an addition to the DC universe of Flash, DC Legends, Batgirl, Black Lightning, that whole great comic book story they have going. So it's going to be a really cool, new, exciting show. And I'm going to go to shows here, and we're going to get into this a little bit. But before we do that, why don't we do this? Why don't we eat? And it's Down Eats time, and let's go out, and we'll be back here in a little bit.
We're doing the best we can in a small town.
Along Water Street in downtown Plymouth, you'll find the Garden Spot Cafe.
We like to think that we cause most of the traffic in downtown Plymouth.
The Garden Spot is a hot spot now, but it wasn't that way when it first opened during the summer of 2001.
You couldn't even get a Coca-Cola in downtown Plymouth.
In 2000, the Roanoke River Lighthouse and Maritime Museum opened down the street. That's when three sisters, Wally, Vicky, and Jenny, bought this century-old building with a dream of opening a restaurant. Thing is, none of them had any restaurant experience.
So I tell everybody the only thing we knew about a restaurant was we liked to eat out.
But they made it work. People from Plymouth and the surrounding area come out every day for some home-style cooking and more.
We've been here 17 years, and it's just me now. The other two sisters, one was not thrilled with the restaurant business, and the other one passed away.
That's when Wally's oldest son, Joe, came into the fold. Like his mother, Joe didn't have restaurant experience either.
But yeah, I taught school for 14 and a half years, and then ended up here. She just needed some help, and so I came into work full time.
Now, here they are, side by side, mother and son running a restaurant. So what's that like for Mom?
This is probably what you're going to have to bleep.
No bleeps needed, although Wally was surprised about one of Joe's hidden skills.
And lo and behold, he can cook. It absolutely amazed me. When he lived with me, he couldn't do a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I picked it up as a hobby in college. You know, moving to an apartment, you have to kind of feed yourself. It just kind of flourished from there.
He loves to experiment. So we let him.
And Joe's experimentation carried upstairs when the Garden Spot added a seasonal oyster bar a few years back.
You know, just a place where people could come and hang out and have live music every now and then, and, you know, just have good seafood, you know, fresh. We try to get it all local, as close as we can get it. And it's worked out well.
Well, indeed. The mother and son duo have the Garden Spot thriving, a true family affair, all the way down to the restaurant's name.
My daddy, Dick Lamb, was a county commissioner here, and he thought that Washington County was the garden spot of the world. So it's the Garden Spot Cafe because of Daddy.
Hey, have a super great day.
I know this has been difficult. The move and a new stepfather, but we're gonna make a good life.
What is this thing?
It's called the Cosmic Staff. The staff's not supposed to work for anyone except Starman. I was Starman's sidekick. The Justice Society of America died saving the world. Someone must carry the torch.
This is our destiny. Yes.
That's cool.
Who are you?
I'm Stargirl.
Stargirl, new series Tuesday, May 19th on the CW.
After your favorite CBS shows, watch your local 9 on Your Side news at 11 to wrap up your day and to prepare for tomorrow with your local news, weather, education, city development, and more from across the East. Every day, WNCT 9 is on your side.
Oh, hey, welcome back to the East Daily Download here on Eastern North Carolina CW. Today is premiere day or premiere night for DC Stargirl. I'm in the CW app right now on the TV, and there's so many great shows here. Katie Keene, Roswell, Riverdale, and DC Legends. I mean, there's a lot of shows. You can see them all right here on the app, so that's great. But the reason that we're doing this is because tonight DC Stargirl premieres, and in honor of that, oh, look at that. Coming soon, DC Stargirl. Now, I can't watch the show yet on the app, but I can queue it up. It'll be available on Wednesday, but not on Tuesday, the day of the show. But, if I click on this, I do have other stuff, trailers and other video available for the show. So we're gonna dive into that in a little bit. So why don't you check the next story out, if you would, and I'll see you back here in a little bit on the East Daily Download.
Will we create more of a boom when this is over of an entrepreneurial community where people are now thinking, you know, you've got people pulling out their sewing kits and making face masks.
Yeah.
We are forced into helping and to getting creative, and will we continue that and not forget, you know, I have this talent, I've kind of created a new business for myself. Let me think about ways that I can continue that. We're in the business of connecting people, right? And we can't stop that. It just has to change. So just like our businesses, we're trying to adapt and keep up like everybody else. Ways that we can connect our members, we're kind of kicking around different ideas and how we can do a happy hour, since we don't have business after hours right now, how we could do a virtual business after hours. Our young professionals have their third Thursdays at various restaurants and bars. And how can we turn that into a virtual format? You know, you've got your bartender that could make the cocktail of the evening or whatever that might look like in a virtual form. You know, we're so used to going out and doing fun activities, and we don't need to stop that. Chambers have been there through all of this before, and the chamber is here for us again in this time and will never go away. So we're fortunate to have a business community that supports your local Chamber of Commerce, and we really appreciate the support of our community and all that our local businesses and organizations allow and afford our staff to work hard on. We're really being pulled in a lot of different directions, and it's an honor to represent from our staff, our business community, and help. You know, we can only get through this as best we can, and if we all rally around each other and provide the information and assistance that we need, we'll come through this stronger in the long run. So I and our team, as well as our board of directors, just really wish to express our sincere appreciation to our business community for keeping things going, for supporting each other. We are turning a more collaborative. It's not competition, it's collaboration, and the chamber is right here along each of you. So just mostly the message of thank you.
East Daily Download is all about local businesses. If you're interested in having your local business showcased, contact Joel Bullard at 252-355-8520 or jbullard@WNCT.com.
For all those history buffs out there, it's your time to shine. The coronavirus pandemic is history in the making, and the state is asking for your contributions. The North Carolina Museum of History in the State Archives wants people to send in COVID-19 related materials. The museum needs physical objects like diaries, crossed-out calendars, and masks. Archivists are also looking for videos and photos to help tell people's stories, from home quarantines to nurses on the front lines. State Archivist Sarah Kuntz is encouraging donations now, so we can teach future generations about this point in history.
Years from now, we may be talking about it, interpreting this. We don't want people to lose sight of that and delete that digital image, throw that object away.
For now, the North Carolina Museum of History is asking for digital images of objects that can be donated in the future. That's to help practice social distancing. State officials say they don't have exhibit plans yet. For now, it's all about collecting. In Greenville, Madeline Ashley, 9 on your side.
Watch 9 on your side news anywhere, anytime.
Oh, hey, welcome back to the East Daily Download. Hope your day is off to a great start. We have a special premiere edition today of Stargirl tonight on Eastern North Carolina CW and available the next day on the CW app. Now, you can get the CW app on your TV or you can get it on your phone and you can scroll down and watch Stargirl here, just like you can watch it here. So I'm going to put a pause on that and just remind you the CW app is free. Get it. You can watch all your favorite CW shows, kind of like I was talking about here a second ago. You've got, Stargirl, The 100, which returns again this summer, Supergirl, Charmed, all these great CW shows, All American, Penn and Teller, Legacies, Black Lightning, Arrow, Supernatural. They've got a ton of stuff on here. So whatever you want to see from the CW, the app is the place to go because you can watch that, whether it's on your phone like this or on the TV. Okay, we'll get back to that in a little bit. Why don't we check out the next story? We'll see you in a little bit here on the East Daily Download.
So little of who I am happened in those 8 years. So much more of who I was happened before.
Netflix has unveiled the trailer for Becoming, an up-close look at Michelle Obama on a national tour emphasizing the power of community. The former First Lady says of the special, which debuts Wednesday, "This is totally me, unplugged for the first time."
I've worked with kids in most of my films, so I'm pretty used to it.
Oscar winner Taika Waititi has another Star Wars gig. Lucasfilm confirms the filmmaker, who directed an episode of Disney Plus's The Mandalorian, has signed to direct and co-write a new Star Wars feature film for theatrical release. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is going into the archives, posting more than 50 punk and new wave related videos, from Blondie at its 2006 induction ceremony, to Talking Heads burning down the house at its 2002 ceremony, to Bruce Springsteen and Tom Morello playing The Clash's London Calling at the 25th anniversary concert in 2009. All of the videos are on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's YouTube channel. In Hollywood, I'm David Danny.
Hey, have a super great day.
I know this has been difficult. The move and a new stepfather, but we're gonna make a good life.
What is this thing?
It's called the Cosmic Staff. The staff's not supposed to work for anyone except Starman.
Starman?
I was Starman's sidekick. The Justice Society of America died saving the world. Someone must carry the torch.
This is our destiny. Yes. That's cool.
Who are you?
I'm Stargirl.
Stargirl, new series Tuesday, May 19th on the CW.
Oh, I'm so bored. I just want to play with my friends. Wait a minute. I can't play with my friends.
Actress and stuntwoman Zoe Bell kicked actress Lucy Lawless, for whom she's been a stunt double. Lawless slammed stuntwoman Tara Mackin, who skate kicked Drew Barrymore, and the fight was on as more than 36 actresses and stuntwomen engaged in a massive virtual brawl. Hamilton Tony winner Renee Goldsberry delivered a big kick to Rosie Perez. Oscar winner Halle Berry got knocked into a pool, and Margot Robbie picked up her Harley Quinn bat for the battle, which has racked up more than 400,000 views on YouTube.
Whoever did this has another motive. They're targeting cops.
Lionsgate has pushed back 2 of its big upcoming movies a year apiece due to theater closures spurred by COVID-19. Spiral, Chris Rock's reboot of the Saw franchise, moves from this May to May 21st, 2021. That's when the next film in the John Wick franchise was supposed to hit theaters. Instead, Keanu Reeves fans will have to wait until May 27th, 2022 for John Wick 4. Trying to be patient in Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I want to say thank you for everything you have done.
Hey, we're in Greenville to meet this week's Southern Star.
Hi, Pam.
I'm David Sawyer from WNCT-9 on your side, and on behalf of our community partner, Southern Bank, we're here today to honor you. You are a Southern Star.
Pam is one for wanting to do for people. She came up with the idea to start a knit and crochet group at our church, and it's just been such a good ministry.
Pam Roebuck shares her talents spreading kindness and warmth through knitting hats and blankets to old and young patients alike.
I just love it, and I crochet or knit all the time and take hats to the hospital and blankets, and we do prayer shawls at the church and give them to people who are sick, and we give them to the hospital here,
right.
The babies here, and I've mailed some to Raleigh, to Wake Med. Some of our prayer shawls have gone as far as, well, some have gone to Texas.
When she's sitting, she's got needles in her hand.
And she's
crocheting or knitting all the time. I told her she's going to get arthritis, but she's going to enjoy it while she gets it.
She's always been generous with her time and her efforts, and anything she can do, she helps. Anything. On a personal level, on a big level, at work, at home, in the community.
Southern Bank likes to thank you for your positive impact in the community.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Pam. And if you know someone in your community making it a brighter place, make your nomination as well by going to WNCT.com/stars.
Well, teachers across the East are still working hard to teach kids. No more pens and pencils. Tablets, phones, and laptops are the most important learning tools during the pandemic.
Good morning, Laquan. Good morning. I really miss seeing them every day.
These educators have spent more than a month.
We are all just trying our best.
Teaching virtually.
And putting everything we can into transitioning from classroom learning to remote learning.
Each day starts with a meeting, then an hour-long Zoom call with their classes.
They do not have to get on there, but we would love and we encourage them to get on just because it's giving them some interaction time.
They're reviewing past lessons.
It's everything that we're doing now we've already previously taught in the classroom. So it's not any new information.
Making sure their students don't fall behind.
All right, so Emran, you're working on number 1. It has an interactive whiteboard, so when we're doing our math lesson, they are able to go up there and they are able to show us how they're working out their problems and their process for their thinking.
But the technology doesn't take the place of a classroom full of students.
I say it all the time. One of the things I miss the most is like the aha moment, the face that they make whenever they finally get something and it clicks in their mind.
Lenore County Public Schools already had the technology available for students before the pandemic. The teachers I spoke with say they could definitely see the online platforms they're using becoming a bigger part of their classroom when school is back in the fall. Madison Forsey, 9 on your side.
What is this thing?
It's called the Cosmic Staff. It's extremely temperamental. blew up a car.
I didn't, it did.
Who are you?
Things could get really dangerous. This is our destiny.
I never thought there'd be another Star Man.
Star Girl.
Stargirl, new series, Tuesday, May 19th on the CW.
Now on Your Side Morning Edition is here with all the news impacting you from across the East and around the world. Whether you start your morning at 4:30 or 6:30, start it off right with Not on Your Side Morning Edition. Watch on air, online, or on our mobile app weekdays from 4:30 to 7.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of the East Daily Download. Don't forget, tonight is DC Stargirl premiere on Eastern North Carolina CW. Then tomorrow on the CW mobile app or the CW app that you have for your TV. Either one, you can watch the episode and repeat as many times as you like. And you can watch all the other great CW shows as well, like Flash and Arrow, Supernatural, the list goes, Supergirl, Batwoman, the list goes on and on and on. There's a lot of great ones. I'm a big fan of DC Legends of Tomorrow. That's on there. So, anyway, why don't we wrap things up for today? And please check out DC Stargirl tonight. And if you don't have a chance to watch it tonight, watch it tomorrow on the app. And we will see you back here on the next East Daily Download tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. I'm going to get back to, let's see here.
When we hit the road for the next edition of the East Daily Download, our WNCT-9 First Alert Weather Chief Meteorologist will introduce us to this week's Weather Kid.
The green stuff up there is the rain.
We'll take a look at this year's Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament.
We definitely see a huge amount of business at the time of Big Rock.
We got to the Kinston Food Drive, and if it's Wednesday, we'll have a new Q&A with AQ. So join us tomorrow for the East Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.